The title of this story is Fred's Super Scooter. Chapter 1. Fred was very, very old. So old that his legs didn't work well anymore. "This will not do," he said. "I can't walk very far now. I can't even go to my computer lessons. I can't go to my cat grooming classes. I can't go diving. I will have to do something about this." Fred picked up the phone. "I want to buy a super scooter," he said. "It needs to have a basket for my laptop. It needs to have a space for my cat. It needs to have a bag for my wetsuit and flippers. Oh, and it needs to go fast, very fast." Chapter 2. Fred went to collect his super scooter the next day. It was bright red and shiny, with flames painted on the front. It had a basket and a seat and a bag. It even had a rain cover and a horn. Fred couldn't wait to try it out.
Whoa!
"Does it go fast?" he asked the salesperson. "Oh yes, it goes very, very fast," said the salesperson. "This is our super duper super scooter." Fred liked the sound of a super duper super scooter. He put on his jacket and his helmet and goggles. "Come on, Mr. Claus," he said to his cat. "Let's go for a test drive." The cat jumped onto the seat behind Fred. "Hold on," called Fred. Off they went, with a squeal of tires and a cloud of smoke. Fred zoomed down the street and around the corner. He turned around in the car park. Then he zoomed all the way back again. "How was that?" asked the salesperson. "I think it will do nicely," said Fred. "Thank you. We can go shopping now. We'll get there much faster." With a squeal of tires and a cloud of smoke, Fred zoomed off. Chapter 3. Fred was driving past the bank when he heard a scream and an alarm started ringing. "I wonder what's going on," said Fred. A man ran out of the bank, smack, right into Fred's new scooter. The man fell to the ground, dropping his bag. Bits of paper went flying everywhere. Fred sat on his scooter. He was upset. A police officer came over. "Well done, sir. Quick thinking. You stopped the bank robber. You even got the money back." Fred smiled. "I couldn't have done it without my super scooter," he said. "Now excuse me, I must go shopping." With a squeal of tires and a cloud of smoke, Fred zoomed off. Chapter 4. Fred was driving past the park when a girl on a skateboard called out, "Hey, mister, want to race?" Fred looked at the girl. "What a good idea! Let's race in the park." Fred and the girl found a safe place to race. "Hold on, Mr. Claus," Fred called. "This will be fun." 1, 2, 3, go! shouted the girl. She was very fast on her skateboard. She was around the first corner before Fred had even started moving. But then, with a squeal of tires and a cloud of smoke, Fred zoomed off. Fred and Mr. Claus soon passed the girl. Fred won the race easily. "My super scooter can be very fast." "Thank you, young lady," he said. "Maybe we could race again another day." The girl did not look happy. She picked up her skateboard and walked away. "Right, Mr. Claus, we had better get to that shop," said Fred. With a squeal of tyres and a cloud of smoke, Fred zoomed off. Chapter 5. Fred was going to drive up a big hill when he saw a woman with a baby. The woman looked worried. "Are you all right?" Fred asked. "No," said the woman. "I must get home to feed my baby, but my car has broken down." "No problem," said Fred. "Jump on my super scooter. I'll give you a ride home." Fred strapped the baby basket onto his super scooter. The woman sat behind Fred and held on tight. Fred's scooter went slowly and carefully up the hill, down the hill, and along a winding path. It took a long time for Fred to get to the woman's house. "Thank you very much," she said. "You are a kind man." "I couldn't have helped you without my super scooter," said Fred. "Now I had better get to that shop." With a squeal of tyres and a cloud of smoke, Fred zoomed off. Chapter 6. Fred was driving past a house when he saw a little boy. He was crying. "What is the matter?" asked Fred. "My puppy's run away and she won't come back. She'll get lost," the little boy said. Fred looked down the road and saw a small brown puppy running around the corner. "Stay here," he said. "I'll go and get your puppy for you." Fred started up his scooter and chased the puppy. The faster Fred went, the faster the puppy went. Fred chased her a long way. At last the puppy flopped down on the grass, too tired to move. Fred picked her up and took her back to the boy. "You saved my puppy," he smiled. "You are wonderful." "My super scooter is wonderful," said Fred. "Now you take that puppy inside. I have to get to the shop." With a squeal of tyres and a cloud of smoke, Fred zoomed off. Chapter 7. "We're almost there, Mr. Claus," said Fred. "Now we can do our shopping." Fred stopped outside the shop. The door was shut. "Sorry, we're closed," said the sign. "Oh no, we're too late," said Fred. "I thought this super-duper super scooter would help us go faster. But it's taken us longer than ever to get to the shop. How very strange." Fred turned his scooter around. "We'll have to go home now, Mr. Claus. This scooter does not seem to make us go faster after all." Then, with a squeal of tyres and a cloud of smoke, Fred zoomed off. You be the television newsreader. Read a news item about Fred's super scooter. First, you have to help write the words to introduce your story. Type your name and click Next. Choose a name for your television station or make up one of your own and click on Next. Choose a name for the weather forecaster on your television station or make up one of your own and click on Next. Here is the news item for you to read. Click Go to start. Use the speed adjuster to make the auto cue speed up or slow down. When you're ready, you can read your story to the class.
You be the reporter and write a newspaper front page story about Fred and his super scooter. Click on front page to start. Make your own picture. Click on help to watch a demonstration. Complete your ID card by typing in your name. Click Next when you've finished. Set a date. Choose the month. Choose the day. Great, that's today's date. Type in a name for your newspaper. Click on a headline for your story. Woman and baby get a ride on a super duper super scooter. Type your story. Write some sentences about the most interesting part of the book. Make sure to tell the readers what happened. Drag a picture for your story onto the newspaper front page. Click Next when you've write a caption or label for the picture. Check your newspaper carefully. If you want to make any changes, click on the Revise button beside the part you want to change. Otherwise, click on Publish to make your newspaper. Now print your newspaper.
Sentence Sizzler. Type your name and click Sizzle to start. Read the sentence at the bottom of the screen. To sizzle the sentence, click on one of these buttons. Then choose one of the new words that appear. You can change as many underlined words as you like. You can hear the sentence by clicking on Read. Click Sizzle when you've finished. Squeezing. Ketchup pond. Grabbed. A gigantic giraffe. An elephant. Bouncing. Fred was squeezing past the ketchup pond when he grabbed a gigantic giraffe and an elephant started bouncing. Now you can draw a picture to go with your sentence. When you've finished your picture, click Sizzle again and watch your sentence sizzle. This sentence has been sizzled by... Print your picture or play again. Contractions. Contractions save time because they're shorter and easier to say. A contraction is two words squeezed into one word, like this. Can not. Some letters are squeezed out. The apostrophe shows where letters are missing. Can't. I am. I'm. They are. There. Click on the words that make this contraction. Yes, I will. I'll. Click on the words that make this contraction. Yes, we are. Where? Click on the words that make this contraction. Yes. I have. I've. Click on the words that make this contraction. Yes, they are. There. Now you know what contractions are.